Good morning, guys. It's Simon from Enough is Enough. Saturday morning, always fairly busy on a Saturday. Still find it strange that I'm not actually in. On a side note to that, I'll be enjoying watching the Lions play Australia for the first test today. Obviously, as you might know from previous videos, absolute daft on my rugby out with that. I think that was my second life out with my job. I just love playing rugby. I was okay at it, but I wouldn't say I would have set the heather on fire. I was a good club player, and that was my kind of level. But yeah, really enjoyed it. It was a good release from working in the kitchen all week to go out and batter into somebody on the rugby field. It gets a lot of the pent up stresses and strains of being a chef at the time. Portugal's struggling along with little bits of paperwork needing to get sorted out. Another phone call, I think, next week to the legal people regards sorting out the paperwork for the visas. There seems to be a lot happening in Portugal just now with the residencia side. So it used to be 5 years. I think it's going to 10 years. The course that you'll kind of have to sit now to, if you want to become a resident eventually. It's all going very Americanized, I would say. All these sort of things. If you want to go into America, same thing. You have to go through these sort of courses to try and absorb a bit more about the country you're going into, which I think is fair enough. I think whether we like it or not, I think we go to a lot of countries and they just expect us to speak English, whereas I think, if you're going into any country, I remember working in Spain and various other countries, I think you should have an attempt at trying to speak the language if you can, because I think that's only fair. Yes, everywhere in the world you go, it tends to be English. Majority of people will understand or speak. But yeah, that's just my own personal thought on that respect. So yeah, next week could be quite busy with just trying to get things finalised off, trying to empty attics in the house and cupboards in the house, trying to get things away to the dump that we're just not going to need to, you gain hoard things, as we've said when we had the unit, same thing, you hoard things up and you look at things now and you think, why did we keep that? Why did we need this? So we've been quite ruthless this week in the sense of the dump and just keep taking carloads down. There's no point taking that away to Portugal with us. If it's not needed, either sell it or, as you say, just get rid. So yeah, it's going okay. Still find it strange being out like today, Saturday. Weekends has always been my main thing as a chef through the years. There's not many weekends unless you had something on you would be off for. So it was kind of like Friday, Saturday, sometimes even Sunday. That would be your main time, your busy time. So now being not in as much, yes, I still have to keep an eye on the business here, making sure things are getting ordered correctly, making sure things are getting sent out correctly. But it is a very strange feeling getting up on a Saturday knowing that you're not going to stand in the kitchen for the day. Again, it's just a total mindset thing, and it's probably just inbred in what I did and what I have done. So I think you've just got to change your process, change your mindset, and hopefully things progress and something else that it becomes that next challenge, becomes the next, I wouldn't say job necessarily, but just a different angle to what you've dealt with day to day. And it's not easy. It's not easy. I'll be 59 next year, and yeah, I just think it's probably a difficult time to be changing. But as some people say, keeping yourself busy, doing something different is always good. It keeps the mind working, and as long as you don't stop the physical side, in the sense of getting up and moving about, and you just don't sit down and think, well, yeah, I can have a rest now, and that's it. You've got to keep fit. You've got to keep thinking about things, mind-wise, body-wise. So we'll see where we go. Anyway, hope you have a great rest of the weekend. It's been a bit wet this morning, but hopefully it'll clear up. There's talk of another heat wave. Goodness knows whether that'll be the case or not for this country. And come on, the Lions. Let's see what we can do with Australia today. I'm pretty hopeful I can do quite well. Nice to see the three Scottish lads in, Russell, Hugh and Sione. So we'll see how they go today. And it's good to see the two Hoyk lads getting joined to the squad this week, Rory and Darcy. So good luck to them if they get into the midweek Tuesday game. But again, there's always loads of injuries. So that's just part and parcel of touring rugby, I suppose. So fingers crossed they do well, and we'll speak to you soon. Have a good weekend. Bye for now.